Imagine a society so old, it existed before history began to write. A brotherhood moving in the shadows, whispering to kings, manipulating wars, deciding who would rise and who would fall. They called themselves the Veiled Order. You've never seen their faces, but their fingerprints are all over the ancient world. From Egypt's pyramids to Greece's oracles, from Rome's Senate chambers to the fall of empires, they were always there, watching, guiding, controlling. And the truth? They never disappeared.
Welcome to Behind the Crime. Step into the real stories, raw footage, and shocking truth.
The story begins more than 5,000 years ago, long before any organized religion or written law. Archaeologists uncovered tablets in Mesopotamia, symbols no one could decipher. But one pattern stood out. A recurring sigil, a circle within a circle, carved across continents. At first, it seemed like coincidence. Until those same markings were found beneath the Sphinx in Giza, inside a collapsed temple in Greece, and even etched into the ruins of Machu Picchu. Different worlds, different languages, one secret. In 1200 BCE, a mysterious cult was said to meet beneath Delphi, the eyes of Apollo. They didn't worship gods. They studied power. Records mention a ritual, the passing of the flame, where secrets were exchanged from master to initiate. Those who refused to join, vanished. In 44 BCE, the night before Caesar's assassination, a witness claimed he saw men cloaked in gold-threaded robes standing in the shadows of the Senate. When the blood dried, Rome changed forever. And so did history. Modern historians dismissed it, called it myth, conspiracy, fantasy. Until 1999. A linguist studying the Dead Sea Scrolls discovered a cipher. Hidden messages referencing the circle and the architects of fate. He decoded one line before disappearing on his flight from Cairo to London. The message read, "The architects remain. The plan continues." Even today, scholars who dig too deep into the pattern report strange visits. Anonymous calls, corrupted data, lost research. One historian's final note read, "They are watching us watch them." Declassified archives from World War II revealed Nazi officials were obsessed with tracking the same sigil. Documents showed an entire unit, Arnanab Section 13, was devoted to finding the descendants of the Veiled Order. But one file stands out. A letter signed by a name erased in ink, claiming the Order's influence never ended. That they still shape world events, just in quieter ways. And that they call themselves now the Foundation. Historians still find the symbol in architecture, manuscripts, even modern logos. Coincidence or continuity? The Order's motto, Veritas sub umbra, truth beneath shadow. Maybe it was a warning, maybe a promise. Because if power truly never dies, then the ancient architects of our world may still be pulling the strings today. History isn't written by the victors. It's written by those who control the victors. So the question is, how much of what we call civilization was ever truly ours? Thank you for watching this episode of Behind the Crime. We share these stories not to sensationalize, but to remember the victims, learn from the past, and raise awareness. If you found this story compelling, consider subscribing and turning on notifications. We explore real cases that deserve to be told. And remember, justice doesn't always come quickly, but truth has a way of surfacing. Stay safe. Stay curious. Behind the Crime.